Hello everybody and welcome to my YouTube channel for my review on what is regarded as one of the best films of all time and the best Star Wars film of all time. Personally, I think this film is very good, but it's just a touch overrated. So this is Kia's Reviews and this is my review of Star Wars Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back.
Han!
Yes, Your Highness.
I thought you had decided to stay.
Well, the bounty hunter we ran into in Ord Mendel changed my mind.
Han, we need you.
We need?
Yes.
Well, what about you need?
I know. I don't know what you're talking about.
Probably not.
Star Wars Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back is quite simply one of the best sequels of all time, and one of the best Star Wars films of all time. Even though it is a touch overrated, as it isn't a perfect film, The Empire Strikes Back feeds on emotion, relationships, which is both in a love sense and in a friendship sense, plot developments, and villains. This film captures an essence that not most films hold nowadays, and that is strong originality in a script. Being nearly 40 years old, The Empire Strikes Back holds one of the biggest plot twists in film history, and at the time would have been one of the most intense films ever.
Put that down. Now we... Hey! It's my dinner!
How you get so big to do food of this kind?
Listen, friend, we didn't mean to land in that puddle, and if we could get our ship out, we would, but we can't, so why don't you just...
Get your ship out.
Hey, get out of there!
No!
Hey, you could have broken this. Don't do that.
I was never one of those Star Wars fans that adored The Empire Strikes Back more than any other Star Wars film. I just watched it and moved on, as the biggest plot twist was common fact by the time I was able to watch it at the young age I was. I was never used to appreciating this film, and it wasn't until this time that I rewatched it that I actually changed my mind on this movie. This time around, I found it incredibly hilarious. The characters of Yoda and Han Solo really became comedy reliefs, even though when sequences needed them to be serious, they were. Having seen the prequels before watching this when I was younger, I always hated Yoda for the character switch from a strong Jedi to a weird comedy relief, but now I find it's a strength for this film and a fault towards the prequels for adapting the films in that manner for such a vital character.
Oh my. Terribly sorry about it. I didn't mean to intrude. No, please don't get up. No! That was the stormtroopers. Here, we're in danger. I must tell the others. Oh no! I've been shot!
The strongest consistency within Episode 5 is the love-hate relationship between Han and Leia that all audiences root for throughout this entry into the Star Wars saga. It's the relationship that keeps the emotions running during this science fiction flick. Even though at times there are upsetting sequences, the constant bickering between the two characters is what makes their relationship so memorable, a concept that this film really plays on. Han and Leia are the biggest reasons as to why The Empire Strikes Back holds up so well as a film, and is regarded as one of the best films of all time, even though I think that title is a bit too much.
Lord Vader, the fleet has moved out to light speed and we're preparing to...
You have failed me for the last time, Admiral. Captain Piet.
Yes, my lord.
Make ready to land our troops beyond their energy field, then deploy the fleet so that nothing gets off the system. You are in command now, Admiral Piet.
Thank you, Lord Vader.
The most famous plot twist at the end of the climactic final act in The Empire Strikes Back is arguably one of the most shocking twists in all film history, especially when it was released back in 1980. The intensity built around the final half hour is quite easily backed up by wonderful acting and interesting dialogue, as both attributes support the characters in Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader in a manner that both contributes to their character development and their personalities in either fear or strength. The difference between the personalities of Luke and Vader is so clear during the story by the way they treat their side/supporters, which is the rebels and the Empire, but also during battle by the clear distinction of the colours of their lightsabers, which is red and blue. Star Wars Episode 5 The Empire Strikes Back may be regarded by many as the best Star Wars film, which I don't personally agree with, but that doesn't take away the fact that it is still a very well made film that works upon everything the predecessor in A New Hope inspired. The comedy, the action, and the characters are much more worked upon in this film, marking this chapter in the Star Wars franchise as one of the most memorable, giving audiences exactly what they'd want in a film like this, so I'll give Episode 5 a 9 out of 10. Thank you so much for watching. Have you seen Star Wars Episode 5 The Empire Strikes Back? Let me know below. If you like what you're seeing here and you want to see even more, check out my channel and be sure to have a look at my previous reviews of Star Wars Episode 4 A New Hope and Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith. As always, be sure to follow and subscribe to my YouTube channel. This has been Kia's Reviews, signing off for now.